the image size of a picture. Let's go ahead and open up that image again. We're going to go ahead and select File, and this time instead of selecting Open, we're going to go ahead and choose Open Recent. This will show us all the different images that we've opened up recently. Let's go ahead and select Wedding Tiny again. Again, this is going to show us a smaller version of that image. What we're going to do in this one is to, instead of changing the image size, we're going to go ahead and change the canvas. To do that, we're going to go ahead and select Image, Canvas Size. Now, if you think about a piece of paper, it always has a margin. And what that means is there's that blank white space around your text that kind of acts as a photo frame. Now, we're kind of taking that concept here, and instead of changing the image size, we're leaving the image the same size. As in, let's go ahead and switch this, instead of saying inches, we're going to switch it to pixels. So we're leaving the image 200 pixels tall. But what we're going to do instead is we're going to change everything else. The image itself is going to change, but the actual picture will not change. So let's say, for example, I want to go ahead and double the width. If I do that, I'm going to go ahead and type in 400. This next part here is anchor. It asks us where do we want to anchor everything. What we're going to do is we're going to leave it in the center. So that way it's going to stretch a little to the right and a little to the left. The height will stay the same because we aren't changing the height. Go ahead and select OK. And as you see, an extra 100 inches of pixels is created on either side. Let's go ahead and go back into this again. Image, Canvas Size. And in this demonstration, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and switch it back to pixels. We're going to select bottom right here. And what happens is that the image itself will stay on the bottom while the newly created pixels will be floating on top. Let's go ahead and change the height this time to 200. Go ahead and select OK. And there you go. Now, as you'll note, the canvas, or the extra pixels that we have created, have become white. That's because it's in our settings when we created OK. Let's go back to this one right here. Image, Canvas Size again, and this time we're going to change and extend the background color. We can go ahead and choose a different color if we want to. Let's say, for example, we want to choose black. Let's go back to pixels, and this time we're going to choose, let's say, the top right hand corner. And on this one we're going to change everything. Let's go ahead and choose 800 by 600. Select OK. And as you can see, our newly pixels that we have created on our screen now is 800 by 600. Since I don't like what we've done to this image, let's go ahead and close it without saving it. If you want to, you can either click on the X or go to File and select Close. Notice that the keyboard shortcut is Control-W. Try to use that more often. It'll help you save time. Again, let's go ahead and choose not to save it. No. What we just did was we modified the image, but we did not save any of the changes we made to the image. If we were to open up the image again, we will see that it was in the same state as when we originally opened it.